morning. Right, today I thought it'd be really nice to make some banana and chocolate chip cupcakes. So what we need today is, let's bring you over. Let's have a little look. So we've got 2 eggs. Can you see those eggs? 2 eggs. We've got some really ripe bananas, and when they get ripe like this, that means they're going to get really nice and sweet. Self-raising flour, chocolate chips, caster sugar and butter. And if you see here, I've got my tray all ready. I've got a little cupcake holders in there all ready, and the oven is on. So remember children, what's the first thing we do when we're baking? We need to wash our hands and put our apron on. So let's wash our hands. Okay, I've washed my hands once already. There's no harm in doing it twice. Let's get right in there, in the grooves, and make sure they're nice and clean, because we don't want any tummy aches, do we? We're going to do our cakes. We have to make sure our hands are really clean. I'm going to dry mine with this kitchen now, because it's just there, ready and waiting for me. Okay, are we ready? Right, so let's just make it easy for you to see. So we've got our scales on. Let's put it on. We're going to be using, what measurements have we got? Ounces today. Let's put it to the unit, ounces. So the first thing we need to do is to put our butter in. And we're going to be using, what is it? 4 ounces of butter. So this is Flora. If you didn't know, Flora is actually dairy free. They just use natural. So it's non-dairy, and that means it's, yeah, you got it, it's vegan. Right, nearly there. Actually, shall we double this mixture and then we can give some to the family? Yeah, let's double it. We'll do 8 ounces. We can share our cakes. So we're going to double all the mixture, so that'll be 8 ounces of butter. Oh, nearly there. 8 ounces of sugar and 8 ounces of flour. And that's commonly known as 888. Oh, perfect, look at that. That is good, perfect. Very gently, pop that in there. Right, let's get that in there. I'm going to use 8 ounces of caster sugar. You can use granulated sugar, but if you use caster sugar, it makes for a lighter sponge. There we go. We don't want anyone saying that you've made rock cakes, do we? Okay, nearly there. 7 and 8. That's it. Right, I like to push them out of the way so I know that I've used them, and in that goes. Scrape that sugar off. There we go. Use our wooden spoon. You can use, if you've got a whisk, use a whisk. I like to do it the old-fashioned way. It's good for you. It gives you muscles. Break it up with your spoon into manageable pieces. There we go. Mix it in. Okay, so I thought I would do the banana and chocolate chip one today, simply because I had the overripe bananas. And I thought, well, I was going to throw them away, and I thought, no, let's not throw them away. Let's use them up. Get some really nice banana and chocolate chip cupcakes going. It's nearly there now. Pulling together nicely. There we go. Right, change your arms. It does get hard. It's a really good workout. You can see it coming together. Let me bring it a bit closer. Just keep mixing. It's not quite ready there. When it looks like double cream, I was thinking if it looks like double cream, it really does look like cream, because after all, this is the creaming method. There we go. There, that looks lovely. That's it. Give it some willy. turn that up. Can you see that? It's really getting there now. It's lovely and soft. It looks really creamy. Right. Okay. Right, once you've done that, give it an extra. Really give it a good thrashing. Right, so when you get to that stage, the next thing to do is weigh out your flour. Okay? So remember, 8, 8 and 8, so that's 8 sugar, 8 butter, and now we're going to do 8 of flour. There we go. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Flour in. There we go. Fold that in. So what we're going to do, I'm going to use 2 of those bananas. And before I do that, I'm going to mix the bananas together. I'm going to crush them up and make them into a banana-y pulp. I don't want to use too many. There we go, that's coming together really well. Give it a really good mix now. Once it's in, that's it. Job done. Okay, right, so I'm going to use this, push that out the way. I'm going to use these 2 because they're going to be sweeter. So just peel the skins off. 1, 2. Using your fork, give it a crush. Just crush it down like that. There we go. There, look at that. That was easy. Squidge it through. Squidge, squidge, squidge. There, that is lovely. See? Yeah. It's not too difficult. Give it a stir up. I'll make it all gloopy and squidgy. There we are. Yeah, that looks lovely. It smells good too. There, when you get it like that, perfect. Pop that in. Lovely. Next thing, chocolate chip cookies. I bought these from Aldi. So much cheaper in Aldi. I bought the sugar in Aldi as well. I get a lot of my stuff from Aldi. I'm not going to put in too many. Oh, sorry, just put the whole bag in. There, and mix all that in. Can you hear that? It's fucking gloopy. There we go. Oh, that smells yummy. I wish we had smell-o-vision. Oh, the lovely banana-y smell, the cake mix smell. Let's bring it over. See? Doesn't that look lovely? Right, that's done. All we've got to do now is pop that into our paper cases. I'll show you the best way to do that. Let's just tidy up. You know what they say? A good cook always tidies away after themselves. That can go in the bin. That can go over there. Okay, so get 2 spoons. I'm going to use this one because we used it earlier. Let's give that one more good mix to make sure that banana's in every little bit. So I'm going to take 2 spoons, right? 1 spoon, a nice big spoonful. Don't forget these are muffins. Use that other spoon to push it down. So big spoon and push. That's 2. Again, big spoon and push. Just wants to go in there. Ready? Again, big spoon and whoa, look at that, so clean. And a big spoon and push. You'll get the hang of it. Just keep putting them in. Try not to fill them right to the top. 1 big spoon is more than enough. There we go. There you are. I've nearly done this. And push. There we go. And in it goes. Okay, right, so we're going to put this on. I've got a fan assisted oven and I'm going to put it on 200. And it might be that it takes about 15 minutes. But a good test is to get a sharp knife, push the knife into the cake. If it comes out clear, the cake's ready. Generally golden brown on the top. Right, in they go. There's our buns, lovely. There we go. 12 little cakes. I'm going to do some more in a minute. And in they go. That's it. Job done. Right, I'll be back with you in a minute. I'm just going to tidy up and wait for them to cook. Speak to you soon. Welcome back. Right, it's been 15 minutes now, so let's have a look to see if our cakes are done. I'm just going to move you that way. Right, get an adult to do this for you. Always use the oven glove. You could burn yourself. So what we're going to do, we're going to get our cakes out. Oh, they look lovely. Put them on the wooden board. I'm going to use this sharp knife. I'm just going to show to you how we check to see if they're done. So very, very carefully. Can you see that? Let's just put that back the way it was so you can see a bit better. There we go. Okay, can you see that? There are buns. So right, very carefully, just put that knife in. Look at that, it's come through clear. That means that these cakes are done. So all we have to do now is just leave them in there to cool. Don't try to get them out yet. We know they're cooked, we know they're ready. And that's it. That's all there is to it. So you've got, how many have we got? 12 delicious banana and chocolate chip muffins. Well done. Good for you. Right, we'll be back soon, hopefully. We'll be making, the next thing we're going to make is Easter chocolate crispy nests. So I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.